Welcome to my Tsutsaroth, aka Zamrock guide. And again, this is in God War Dungeon 1. And I did get comments in the last video. I will be showing how to get to God War Dungeon 1 with the teleport. As my Bandos guy, people were asking how did I just suddenly appear there if you have 0 kill count. So I will be showing like the full method of going there. But beforehand, Zamrock, if you are using prayer and you cannot kill him within 20 seconds, he will smack a 4K on you. And since this is kind of like an intermediate guide, I'm not going to go over using like Soul Split and Turmoil because killing him that quickly, especially on an iron, you will need very high stats, even better than like a Dragon and Rider Lance. So in my case, I'll be doing this with no prayer. You'll want your best armor, which would have to be Bane Knight armor plus 4, along with the weapon or a lance if you have gone to Vindicta. Next up, you will actually need some super anti-poison, which is free, and you can pick them up by going to the Yunil lodestone, running west, go north towards the observatory, and then you'll want to go to these 3 houses with the huts. For here, you'll see anti-poison on the floor, but you may need to change your camera angle and pick it up. Now use the poison on another 1 dose, hop worlds, and then use another 1 dose. And you'll want to do this until you get 3 full potions that are like 4 dose. Now, if you have actually done Corporeal Beast, you can start getting anti-poison plus drops. And the reason why I don't say to craft this is because if you're an iron, you need to use magic magic tree in a farming patch, remove it, get the magic roots. So it's kind of time gated and it has that 75 farming requirement and it only gives you 1 root for 1 potion. So this is like the absolute best way of getting it easy because there's no other way. And then just to remember, you will need high alchemy spells, 2 law runes, and 2 fire runes. It helps to have an equipment siphon if your armor is augmented, along with your best summon, which in my case I'll bring the lowest tier, which is a Terror Bird at 52 summoning. And then the God Banner, which once you single click it to contact it and hit option 1, you'll be able to boost your stats by +5 permanently for 30 minutes straight. This is basically like an overload, except overloads does 17 stats and lasts 6 minutes. This, however, boosts stats by +5 for 30 minutes straight. So if you don't have 96 Orblor, this is highly recommended. Now let's go to the magic tab, and you'll want to look for the Trollheim teleport, which does require 61 magic. If you have completed the quest, the Mighty Fall, you can teleport with the God War's Dungeon spell. But in my case, I'll be doing the Trollheim. Once you appear here, you'll want to run on the east side down this little slant, and then go a little bit north like I am, and you will see a cliffside right here. Jump down. And then as for the requirements for Zamrock, you will need 70 HP, 60 agility or strength, and then you'll need to have completed the quest Troll Stronghold. Once you're here, climb the rocks. Now we go north. The 60 agility and strength is only to pass this rock. You only need 1 of the 2. And then if you have the strength level, just left click and it'll be lift. If you only have the agility, you want to right click the boulder and then squeeze past it. For here, go north, and don't worry, your stats might drain a little bit. And then one last thing I did forget is you'll actually want a Bandos and a Zamrock item. So hopefully you did some clues and you did Horror from the Deep to get the Zamrock damage book. For here, you want to go to the northeast section, and you'll see this broken bridge. You'll be jumping on it. This will smite your prayer completely. And then, I don't know why. Well, I kind of do know why, but I think every single day I see this bot here when I get like a spiritual warrior slayer task. And then if you do examine it, you can report him because he will always have the same gear. And then for whatever reason, these people are always maxed. And then you can just report them. But that's the issue. You cannot report bots anymore. So if anyone in the comments can put down how to actually report the bots nowadays, because now they need to talk for you to be able to report them. So I'm not sure how to like block that one, but oh well. We'll ignore him, and you will be seeing little blood veils and level 5 imps. You want to kill them until you have the 40 kill count. Once you have the kill count, we'll be going through the big door, and I'll be right back once I do have the 40 kill count. Once you have the 40 kill count, you'll be able to go through the big door. And yes, I am entering with 4 kill count. That's because I have the Totem of Intimidation on, Anachronia, which does require a 90 Slayer. So if you do not have that, you'll just need to spam hop worlds, kill those blood veils and the imps. Once you're ready, go through the big door, and then you'll hit a second big door. You want to right click, and then instance. If you are in iron, we are able to get free instances. You want to go to the standard instance first, and then exit. Now we go back in, right click, and then instance, and then change it to fastest, and then rejoin. For main accounts, you can just do fastest and then start, because there's no way for you to bypass the entrance fee. Once that is done, we will want to enter, but you can activate any aura that you have that works for melee. Vampirism aura works wonderful for this boss. But once you enter, we want to go to the the northeast corner, wait for Crow to attack us, and now that's it. And remember, it's highly recommended to have that vampirism aura, because we won't be killing him in under 21 seconds, in which case Zamrock would normally do a 4,000 hit if we were praying. He can still do it, but instead of 21 seconds, it can take him about 48 seconds before he does a huge smash on the floor. And then while you are here, you can drink that super anti-poison now, or when you do get poison from him. So just drink it, and then you have 6 minutes of protection. And on your buff bar, it does say the time left. And then while you're doing this, remember to use a slaughter ability, and then walk under. And then that's it. It's once you hit like a 1000 with slaughter and you walk him under, it'll go from 1000 to 3000 damage. And if you are doing this method with Bagonite armor, with the Vampirism aura, you should be able to last about 20 minutes, maybe 30, depending on the food drops that you are getting. And luckily, these Infernal Ashes are notable. Now that Crow is here, now we can slaughter at the start, walk back, Hurricane, Quake, and then you will see he's getting that 1098 bleed. And then if you want, you can scatter the ashes and then eat at the same tick, just in case you want prayer and health. Which, I mean, it's kind of a nice combination, but it's not really too useful to know. And there we go. I got 3 shark drops. And then Zamrock, if you do notice the time session, you'll notice there's a weird looking book icon. If you click on that, you'll be able to see the armor pieces and what you need for the collection log to unlock it. So in my case, I got everything but the pet. And then something good about this boss is that he drops Wines of Zamrock. Not too often, but he drops about 70 per hour, including the minions in total. So I mean, it kind of is good for iron too. Now once he spawned, slaughter, walk away, and now he's going to hit that 1224 damage, as you do see in the background. And then I'll just pretty much finish off this kill, and I'll end off the video. As you can tell, it's fairly easy, but you do take a lot of damage because you are not praying correctly. But if you do pray correctly, he will be smacking you the 4Ks if you don't kill him quick enough. So it's pretty much a food and mouth scenario. But with that, thank you all so much for watching this guide, and enjoy the rest of your day.